We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. Both Sox aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Jordan Lyles, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Another 2-2 offering. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. He's set, and the pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Verdugo leads off first with 1 away. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
First and second now, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
The 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Devers comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Line drive, base hit to right. 1 run scores. As he arrives at second without a play, as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And there's a base hit on the line. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. A ball and no strikes. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's 1 for 3. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That gets down, and the inning will continue. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Kobe Allard comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. So here's Michael Chavis now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Red Sox lead it 5-0. Eduardo Rodriguez will be the starter for the BOS Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
Settling in now, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the first baseman, Matt Duffy.
So coming to the plate, Matt Duffy, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch on its way. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Bounce to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And there's ball 2 now. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Joey Gallo would be next. 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
At the plate now, Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Verdugo, a former Dodger, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Three and two now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
J.D. Martinez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
The 0-2 delivery.
Nope.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
And he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Santana is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
Now batting, shortstop,
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the tag at the plate. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Here now is Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
2 out with the man at first. That's wide. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. Good pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Rangers nothing. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
To the plate now, Danny Santana, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He'll check in here with an average of .325, 17 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And that'll qualify as the Rangers' first hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Rougned Odor now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Odor is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
Throw over to first. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Wackney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off
Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Mitch Moreland. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Two and 0 now.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland. Fouled off. Now the payoff pitch home. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. He's right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. 1 gone here in the Boston 3rd. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Francisco Cervelli. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. 2 out, nobody on. One and one the count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that misses inside 1-0. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
At the plate, Jose Trevino, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
At the plate, Elvis Andrus will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here it comes now to Andrus.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike. Two and 0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. The 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall, this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And that's not all that promising a number, as they find themselves just one spot off the bottom in the American League. In now, Matt Duffy. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Come on, Rangers!
Has a look, now the pitch. That's popped up. Chavis over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Rangers nothing. Stepping into the box, Michael Chavis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Center fielder giving chase, and oh no, it's off his glove. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yep. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
2 balls.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. Alex Verdugo waits on deck. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Verdugo. And their runners at the corners now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Ground ball right side. Odor has it. Andrus. And it's not in time. He's safe as a run will score on the play as well. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. From the belt, kicks and deals. J.D. Martinez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cut.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Santana is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Calhoun waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Boston's out in front, 7-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Willie Calhoun.
Lots
Really?
of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Seared down the first baseline. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. The throw pulls him off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch a little low. It's 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job
Now
right there. That's the
number
4th time he
56.
struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. That's popped up. Andres has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Now here it comes. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Calhoun. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're still in control 7-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Nick Solak.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. There to make the play is Chavis, and there's 1 gone. Stepping up now, Jose Trevino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And now pitch on the way. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here it comes now to Andrus. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hit hard on the ground to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Ready once again, Matt Duffy. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1.
Too high.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Michael Chavis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And the pitch.
I got the count 2-2.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will track it down. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, and they hold a 7-0 lead. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Yellow.
At the plate now, Joey Gallo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gallo is exactly a .220 hitter, so he'll look to improve on that if he can a little bit here.
You know, Matty, you can throw out batting average when you're working with an OPS north of 800. This guy does damage and would be in my lineup every day of the week.
2 balls and a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
1 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box now, Danny Santana, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rangers set down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Luke Farrell comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 7th inning, ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder, number 99.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Verdugo.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there.
Ball 1.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gallo will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That finds the zone, a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Line towards center field. Santana will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're still in control, 7-0. Jose Arena gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jose Arena.
last half of the 7th here, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Odor.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Two and 0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3 and 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Garcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses again, 2 and 0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3 and 0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Nick Solak. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Here it comes, 1-0.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And another foul ball. None out. Runners at first and second. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Trevino. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Right there for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. First and second now, 1 man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Andrus is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Working on hanging another 0, the pitch.
Count is 1-2.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Come on.
And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Lifted down the line in left. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 7-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Duffy.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Benintendi's got it, and there's one away. So one gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. First pitch on its way. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. Touché, sir. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And Moreland will take this one to the bag himself, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Rangers nothing. Nick Goody enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
41. Nick Goody.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Francisco Cervelli.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
2 strikes.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
So now to the plate, Michael Chavis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Two balls and a strike. A bouncer up the middle. Andrus has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Standing in, Danny Santana. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding in, Rougned Odor, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1 and 2.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate, Garcia. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball in.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. He's got it, and the Red Sox continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eduardo Rodriguez with his 4th win this season, striking out 12 in the process. Jordan Lyles couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. Jose Arena takes the rare 3-inning save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this